Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Nick Little from Indie Boards and Cards, also Action Phase Games.
Indie Game Studios.
Indie Game Studios, and a new announcement yesterday.
Yep.
Joining forces with Stronghold Games while still keeping your own identity.
Yeah.
So joining forces, yet not, sort of.
Yeah.
It's more logistical joining of forces.
Yeah, I think what it happens
Shipping,
mostly,
marketing,
a lot of it, in production, like I'll take charge of a lot more of the production so
Right.
that Steven can go do what Steven's best at,
Okay, meeting people at bars.
That's what spokesperson is, right? That's into the job description of
I think so.
spokesperson, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But hey, we have something else in front of us.
Yeah.
Aeon's in Legacy.
Yeah.
That we're not going to look at, apparently.
We're looking at it now. The box back is real too.
Okay.
Yeah. See, you can show them that.
All right.
You can't open it though.
Okay.
I glued it shut. I'm very excited about this game. I've spent the last 16 months of my life working on this game for tons of hours a week, and designing. This is the third big box product that we made for Aeon's End, right? We're currently working on the fourth. And I love the game. It's a really fun system to make things for, but I never made a Legacy game before, and it opens up so many cool things that you can do just because you know that people are going to play the game multiple times. You can add stuff, and then you can build on the stuff that you've added, and then you can add things to Legacy games that you could never add anywhere.
Right.
So,
with additional challenges for playtesting, I assume.
Because it's
talked
tricky.
to Rob Davio a little bit about that, where people start going down a path, and where do you make changes on what stretch of the road?
Our storyline is a little more on rails than some of the other ones out there. So, we didn't totally control what you can do, and you have tons of options during the game, but it's not as loony as some of these other games where it's just like you're way over here. There are 17 different conclusions to the game.
Right.
We focused on what made the mechanical variety, right? Like what you can do in the game. So in Legacy, you start out in Aeon's End. You start out as a mage that has a name and a unique ability, a unique player card, a deck setup, right? You had all this interesting uniqueness to you whenever you played, and we all had different mages. In Aeon's End Legacy, you start as apprentice mages who are all the same. You're totally boring. There's like no text on your map, right?
Okay.
Play my game. You start boring. You
become interesting.
Yeah, you name your guy.
Do your job.
Yeah. You name your guy, right? And you fight the first battle, and at the end of the first battle, you're going to get a starter card that you're going to get to choose what ability it has, and you're going to sticker that onto your card. Okay. So you're basically doing our job for us. You're designing the mages as they happen. At the end of every chapter, you're going to get a new thing that you get to sticker onto your playmat or onto your guy, and by the end, there's like 15,000 different possible mage combinations when you're done.
And you have a character that you can use in the other versions of the game.
Exactly.
As well. That's a cool hook.
Right. It's a character generator, right?
Yes.
On top of that, something like 80% of the content in here is replayable with other Aeons and content.
Okay.
So it serves as basically, because the other games have like a base game and two little expansions. Right. This is basically a base game and one expansion in one box. So it has that price point. It's 70 instead of 50, but it has that much content on top of the whole campaign Legacy experience. In addition to that, if you love the Legacy experience, we have a reset pack that you can buy and you can play through again and keep generating more mages. The game is infinitely resettable. Well, we're not going to print infinite reset packs, but you know what I mean. It's not like a one and done on the reset. Right.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very exciting. We're hoping we have it out by November, but I think it's probably going to be more like January. I think Kickstarter backers will get it in November.
Okay. The January 2019 for.
Yeah, I think that's where it's going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
It's coming. It's on the right. This is a good sign.
Here.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Nick, for the overview.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
What's coming?